Okay, here we are for the final round, round 8, before the top 8. Let's have a look and see what we're up against. Looks like we're up against Ravager. Wolf Run, okay. His hand looks just fine. Okay, looks like our opponent's down to 5, so hopefully we can get somewhere with champion here. We can dodge the turn 2 whip flare. Looks like we are not up against the Slag Storm this turn, which is very, very good for us. So the next turn pretty much going to drop down Gather, Bash in for 7, and then drop here the next turn and hope to take that home. Okay, and we pulled into Champion and Gather, which is a very, very nice draw for us. We're definitely happy to drop him down. So here's the Slag Storm, most likely. Yep. I don't think Huntmaster is going to save him here, so we just bash in. That should be game. Alright. So block, and that should be it. No reason to show him anything here, we're just going to bash in, see what he does. Well, actually we can just collar and then take out both of his guys. He double blocks. But I mean, so if he has like Pillar, I guess he can stabilize. So he pillars one of the guys, double blocks there. Now he has to block here, so it actually doesn't even matter. I mean, I guess we could have finessed an extra point there, but I'm happy to just go ahead and drop sword at this point. Alright. So up against Ravager, we definitely want to have Oblivion Ring, Nevermore for Titan, Purge, And I'm not sure if we want to, probably want to bring in Feast and Famine also. Let's see, what do we cut? Gather Townsfolk is quite bad. I think we can shave a Mortar Pod. The current versions of Ravager, I'm not sure if they're running birds or not. Because I didn't see any birds there, but... yeah, I don't think it's running birds. Well, let's double check. Computer's been very, very slow today, unfortunately. Alright. I guess... let's see. I think we do want to cut 2 of the collars, definitely, just because it's not as likely we'll get a combo going, and I think that the swords are worth it. I think we're just going to run it like this. And this hand looks just fine. So like next turn we're definitely going to hope to probably, well, I guess there's Pillar, so I guess we'll be dropping Silver Blade. It's pretty rough at this point. Pretty much need O-ring on the spot. The nice thing is the Mortar Pod is a nice counter to the Inkmoth Nexus plan. Like here we're just going to go ahead and drop Nexus, or Mortar Pod. The next turn, War and Peace equip. Now we can make this thing double strike now, which is kind of nice. Which gives us the ability to then have War and Peace connect twice next turn. Like I think, like we die to Whip Flare here. It might be worth equipping Mortar Pod, but then we lose double strike. I think it's better just to hold out for it, and then you can drop Collar. I mean, I suppose dropping Collar here doesn't really help us that much. So I think we're just going to drop and play Sword next turn. So if we draw the Paladin, maybe get the extra value. Alright, there's Huntmaster. So Huntmaster is pretty unfortunate for us because now we can't get through. Well, we can double Mortar Pod. Did we just die there? I think we might just die if that happens. Let's see. I think we have to kill Huntmaster to have any shot of this game. If we play an equipped sword, we can bash in. I think that might be a little bit of a better play. Then he just blocks with Wolf, and we die. So I think we play an equipped sword and sit. So at this point we can't just take the damage here, we have to block, I think, with Silver Blade. Oh, so let's see, we go to 2, I think that's just game. Yep. So basically we need to stop the Titan before it before it comes down. But basically the Nevermore plan is pretty good. I'm trying to think what else we want to change here. I think that 3 Mortar Pods feels about right. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy here with what we have set up. We could potentially run like Ratchet Bomb, but actually Ratchet Bomb for Nexus isn't the worst. And for his tokens, that actually might be a good play. So we bring like a Ratchet Bomb. Oh well. And this hand is pretty good, so we're definitely going to keep. There's the Nevermore. Question is, can we get to 3 land? Guess not. So now hopefully we can get a sword active, and hopefully start bashing in. Then if he does any kind of land acceleration this turn, we can just drop Nevermore. I think here we want to go ahead and drop... Well, I think actually we want to drop Nevermore now. Well, let's see, because next turn he plays land. Then on our turn, following that, he gets our Blade Splicer and we respond with Restoration. So I think it's actually better to play Nevermore now. Okay. I think we're definitely racing here. So hopefully this connects. Then if he uses Huntmaster to take out the Splicer, we just Restoration Angel in response. And if he doesn't have the Naturalize, we're in a very, very good place. Most likely he probably has Ancient Grudge, but Nevermore dodges that pretty well. So I mean here I guess we just O-ring his Huntmaster. I think that's pretty much the plan. I think we bash in first, see what he does, and then O-ring. We could also just try to blow him out with Angel. But we need to play something, so we might as well just O-ring it. And unless he's got like Green Sun, without being able to play Titan, we're in a very, very good spot. Wormcoil. Yuck. Okay. I think the plan is when he attacks with Wormcoil, we Restoration Angel the Splicer, double block, first strike, kill it. I think that's the plan. If he has removal, that's going to be a little bit ugly, but I think it's still worth trying to go for. And he's got 2. Alright. Like now we just go ahead and just drop Puresteel into War and Peace. Actually, we can go Puresteel into Sword of Feast and Famine and then play War and Peace. I kind of like that. And then we have Restoration backup. Yeah, that looks pretty good. This way we can Restoration Angel, make another Golem, and then block all the Lifelinkers and keep it going. Yeah, so now we just hold Restoration Angel. Let's back up. We want to keep Puresteel around, so I think we need to... Yeah, well, Probably we do get kind of blown out by Slagstorm. I think the play is actually just moving the mortar pod here and going like that. Yeah. I mean, theoretically, I suppose we could have put it on the blade splicer, but ugh, it's too many angles to cover. There's the Slagstorm. So we lose these two. Yeah. So now if he attacks, we block Mortar Pod, shoot him for 1, get him to 10, 5, 7, 5, 8, 11. That's game. Alright. And that should be it. Yep. All right. Well, that was the last round. So we went 6-2. Probably not going to make top 8. I suppose we'll find out here soon enough. But had a hell of a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Once again, this is the Puresteel Collar version of the deck, and I do want to give special thanks to one of my viewers, Multi-Magic Fan, for coming up with the idea for a different variant of the deck, which I then made a few adjustments to and tailored for the version that you see right now. So thanks again, really appreciate it. Great input there, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. But if we're in top 8, we'll I guess see you pretty soon. Okay, just a final note here, guys. The standings came back, and we ended up in 10th place here. So didn't quite make it into top 8, but had a lot of fun. I thought this was a really good PTQ. There was one match where a misplay definitely could have cost us the match, but other than that, I think we played pretty well, and looking forward to another PTQ here in the future. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the deck, and if you have any comments or if you have any thoughts about ways to improve the deck, or what you like about it, definitely leave a comment. Most of my stuff is really in my YouTube channel, so if you are watching this on draftmagic.com, please do come check it out. It's if you look under TCW1396 for the channel, it's going to have all my videos. I have about 200 videos, so if you have any interest or if you like my stuff, please come check it out, and I'll see you guys next time.